blossom. Got the enemy toppled. I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process. No other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat. You can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies. They pop, piper, warfare with spiritual forces fighting in the game for Cincinnati. Ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. From the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cincinnati. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Close.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
On the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of C-rolls. Money up to a whole nother level.
On one, ready?
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. from the 41. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
30-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A first down throw for Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Let's get set.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the Bengals are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Brooks. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 12.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead. But instead, they go backwards.
Gun.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try.
A 20-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And no return here. This is a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson. They'll get this to about midfield. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
2nd and 6.
Ball on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A pass taken in by Johnson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! 70 Timberwolves! Mikey, 19!
They'll look to throw. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Now that Mustang 19, 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Johnson will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
One, ready? Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
On 1, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
Burrow now. This one deep downfield for Chase. And And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Burrow. They spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. God.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Gun. 11. God. 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Come on, go.
Now, faking the give. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Here's Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Viking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
10 through 11.
He'll look to throw. That one complete to Pierce. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
16-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
That's good for a Bengals.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
To the left side, caught by Chase. It is 2nd and 6.
Chase. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And he's close to another first down as it's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 7.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try.
38-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals move out front. It's 9-7.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
A first down throw for Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
11 MT. Here we go. 12. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Here now, second down and goal.
11 top. Here we go. Stop. 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. Stop.
Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Third and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Back to throw. Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hold it ready. Come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out to Johnson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the wake-up. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go, set. 19 Sergeant.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 77, press on 80. Go street. Ready.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard.
60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
They motion a receiver right. Back to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
On the go.
3rd, they need 8.
Stephanie. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Gun. Shot. Right 80. 11. Shot.
The drive will start on the ground, finding room across midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, gonna cut that celebration short because they're gonna stay out and go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Right 80. 12. 11. Shot.
Burrow now. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more on to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Half-iron with the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
Cowboy 80.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
White 80.
Here's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
A 52-yard attempt.
Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bengals will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 47-yard line.
That's Pierce in motion.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Press all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. He is all the way inside the 15, but hold everything. There is a marker down. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
70, Timberwolf. 18, tight end.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Go.
Throwing now on third and long. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Let's get set.
On first down, Burrow. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it. Inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Steelers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 34, here's second and 4.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Looking to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. And another first down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards. On the handoff, it's Johnson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one on the former first-rounder, Troy Fautanu. Now it is first and goal.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
That is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Oh, a loose football. And he's going So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. What a huge play. 4th and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey! Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. This one is caught on 4th and goal. They deliver. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Steelers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot. Stop.
Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Now give on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
I'm fine, ready?
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They go to a knee, and that will do it. Next stop, the AFC Championship game. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They are moving on. And as the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. follow us on X at MoeMadden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.